of all ages. We're back. The Jets win 4-2 over the New York Islanders in a game that was way more stressful than it needed to be. What we got the job done. So, welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, hi, it's nice to meet you. My name is Zachary Nolan. I cover every single Winnipeg Jets game of the season, including playoffs, and those get real spicy, let me tell you. Been doing this for 4 years. If you could subscribe, that would mean a lot to me personally, and my brother, who also helps run this channel with me, who we'll hear from him later on. I'm just realizing I cut out his segment. Hang on, let me just fill that in. Perfect. Yep. Perfect. We got a lot of reactions to go through because I was at this game, as you can tell, and man, oh man, was this game stressful. So, let's talk about the big news going into this game. Kyle Connor, he's back. Casey's back. But who's gone? Mark Scheifele. I don't know how to feel about that. So, all-around player, Mark Scheifele technically gets the edge on Kyle Connor. Pure goal scorer, Kyle Connor. If you need a goal and you're down by... If you're down by a goal or you need a goal, Kyle Connor is your man. But if you need, a little more balanced action, Mark Scheifele. Now, granted, they're both not analytical darlings in the defense department. However, they're learning. They're learning. If anything, this game showed how much Kyle Connor can improve defensively when he wants to. Jets are both... So, again, this is the second game in a row where our opponent's coming in after a back-to-back with Minnesota. Minnesota's been a little bit of a buffer for us. Thanks, guys. I know you're real happy to help us out. But it's been using up half the energy that these teams coming in. It didn't work last time. Flyers still beat us 2-0. But, obviously, it helps get a little bit of a jump on an opponent the next night. Sorokin is in net. Uh-oh. I'm terrified of Elias Sorokin. He does not get beat on goals. Simple. He doesn't get beat on simple goals. He just doesn't. The shooter doesn't beat the goaltender when Elias Sorokin is in net, and I'm afraid of him. Connor Hellebuyck obviously in net for the Jets. Let's get this started. The Jets do strike first. Gabriel Velarde on a deflection in front, which is exactly how you're going to score on Sorokin. If you do, reaction here. Fire it. Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Awesome. That was the perfect way. Perfect spot. Perfect play there. Great deflection. Jets get a couple looks. Honestly, I think this was a good game for Rasmus Kupari to kind of wipe away the cobwebs. I just wish... Kupari is really fast, guys. I hate that I have to fight for this point, but I do, because he doesn't show it. He's a really fast skater. I want to see him... they showed, the clip of him when he was in the top 10 fastest skaters. The clip of him doing it is him busting his ass to the net, burning a defender in the process, and making a play. I want more of that. Rasmus, I love you. I really do. But the 3 fourth liners that you were fighting for a spot on this team against, not counting David Gustafsson, who I think you're below, unfortunately, have a couple attributes better than you. Toninato is red hot. Morgan Barron's going absolutely nowhere anytime soon. And Axel Jonsson-Fjällby gets a lot more openings in the offensive zone than you do. I need you to stand out. I don't want to send you down to the Moose because you're gonna get waiver claimed. The Jets are approaching this inevitable point, by the way. The second Mark Scheifele comes back, we need to put someone on waivers. I think Axel Jonsson-Fjällby is the low man on the totem pole, and I think his contract is the most workaroundable. But yeah, it's just something to ponder. Also, we get an in-game announcement that Rick Bowness had to the All-Star game. Everyone knew this since the Jets had the best record in the league at this point. Of course, he was going to represent the Central, but this was great to see reaction here.
James fans, please join us in congratulating Coach Rick Bowness for being named to the 2024 NHL All-Star game. Congratulations, Bones, from Jets fans everywhere.
honestly, it's great to see. It's funny because he's not smiling. Like, I don't know if you hear my dad in this clip. I went to the game with my dad today, and he's trying not to smile because he needs to kill a freaking penalty. Fun fact: would they kill that penalty? Technically, they would, but not long after that, the Islanders score on a beautiful deflection in front. Oh my God, what a tip. Now, Helly thinks it might be a little high. I doubt it. Let's see. Nah. Filthy. And just another, it was we had 4 opportunities to pressure a man with the puck there that probably could have forced a turnover if we really put our backs into it and didn't. And that's why special teams is killing us, because we're not scoring power play goals, but we're giving up penalty kill goals. And that means that for all the hard work that we put in on 5-on-5, half the time you just want to be like, hey, could we just decline the penalty? Can we just play on? Like, how about he sits in the box, but we kill 5-on-5? You cool? Like, it's unfortunate. Now, granted, as we go, that'll end it for the first period. We do get a power play goal later. There's an asterisk, though. A big one. I think you know what it is. But we go to the second period, and the Jets come up a lot better, I thought. I thought they had a lot more of a flowing second period. It was really static, that first period. There was a couple chances here, stop. It was a very stop-start period. The second period, I thought, was a lot better in that regard. That being said, they give up 2 golden opportunities to the Islanders. One is when, I don't remember the names. I'm so sorry. I know one is when Palmieri is all alone in front, shoots it, and somehow Hellebuyck makes the save with his skate blade, which is ironic, which is really fucking ironic. Like, that is dramatic irony for the Islanders, is a stop off the skate blade by Connor Hellebuyck. Also, Hellebuyck made a great save with his pad when the guy was wide open. But yes, dramatic irony, yes. Great save off the skate blade by Connor Hellebuyck. Here's the Jets scoring as Ilya Sorokin loses his skate blade. That's Nate Schmidt. That's not good. Caught in deep water. Yeah, Sorokin just... Oh, did he lose an edge? You love to see it. Dramatic irony is what I heard from a show called A Series of Unfortunate Events, which is on Netflix. You should fucking watch it. It's a great show. Just a side note. That's just a Zach ADHD moment. Anyway, we move on. The Jets aren't done, though. So Neil Pionk scores in this power play. By the way, I have to mention, I love Cole Perfetti working this. I think Cole Perfetti's reads on the power play are exceptional. He totally recognizes the situation, moves along with it. I think he's a great general for that second power play unit. Would I love to see him in the top unit? Yes, but I don't think he'd be able to do anything with the fucking static play that they just do up there. Not long afterwards, though, Mason Hamilton from an impossible angle scores to make a 3-1 reaction here. Oh, yes, it's in! Yes, it's in! Yes! Let's go! Oh, Hamilton needed that. My man badly needed that. That so-called impossible angle would come to pay dividends against the Winnipeg Jets later tonight. But nonetheless, the Jets take a 3-1 lead going into the second period, and that means that the second period, we're at the second intermission. That means, what time is it? Moose Watch! Moose Watch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Moose haven't played, so I'm like, I don't really know. I thought about it. There's a couple things I didn't know what to talk about, but I'll talk about a couple things. First off, Thomas Milic was at the All-Star game. And you know what? I thought about this. A really cool thing that I think will put some Jets fans at ease about how Thomas Milic is, even though he's in the ECHL, not the AHL, and the AHL moves suck, so his stats might hurt. I think Milic has a very good career outlook. And I'll put it into perspective. His goalie partner, is Yaniv Peretz. Yaniv Peretz just got called up straight from the ECHL to the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, he got shelled to shit, but he's there. And statistically, Milic is a better goalie than Yaniv Peretz. So, I mean, the door is wide open on that. Now, the more important thing I wanted to talk about was today is Bell's Let's Talk game. I'm just gonna kind of just dumb down the volume here, because obviously mental health is very important. I just want to start that. I'm sorry if this comes off as patronizing. It doesn't mean to. It comes from a soft place in my heart. I really mean that. And it's always okay to speak out. It's always okay to not be okay and be open to talking. And I'm very happy with what the True North Youth Foundation does in that regard. And also, Zilkin's Vision is a nonprofit that is sponsored by Moose player Danny Zilkin, what he started, is another great outlook project for that. Yeah, I just wanted to say how important mental health is, and I hope all of you guys are doing okay. Now, with that being said, fuck you, dehumidifier! Ah! I wasn't crying. You didn't need to stop. God! Anyway, that was Mouthwash! So, now, Carter was at this game too with his friend, other Carter. What's your wisdom, boy? And this is how you fucking carry on! Come on! Yeah! Good morning, afternoon, and my turn, jackass! Sweet! Get the fuck out of here!
What a stop by Jets win, 3-2 win over the New York Islanders. Overall, pretty happy about this game. So, first things first, Kyle Connor is back. He is in a Jets uniform. He's back on the first line there. Lowry's still centering as Scheifele is still out. And it was good to see Kyle Connor get himself a goal. Was an empty netter. However, not going to lie, when I saw him get the puck for the empty netter, I'm like, oh, this is poetic. It's like that clip of the George Lucas where it's like poetry, it rhymes and this and that. But I was like, I was happy to see that. I was happy to see the success with Connor. Rick Bowness got a nice pop as they were talking about how he is going to be at the All-Star game as a coach. So congratulations to Bones. Also, good job on the music team playing Bad to the Bone when that was happening. Great stuff. They decided to play the Sax Squirtle in the third period. Don't play it in the first. That's why we lost to Philly. We fucking jinxed it. Played it in the third, played it at the appropriate time. Good stuff. Jets win 3-2. Not much I can complain about that. Next home game, we got a few games coming up, but next home game is against Toronto. Do not let the Leafs beat you in your own building. It's time we got to show them why we're the best team in the National Hockey League. And overall, I'm excited for what's to come. We got to make sure that we carry this momentum after the All-Star break. So without further ado, back to Zach.
Very wisdom. Very good wisdom. Do good wisdom things. Now we go to the third period, and I'm sitting back and going, oh, it's a 2-goal lead. I can breathe. I can relax. Ah, no! Where the hell did he put that? Dramatic irony. Another moment of dramatic irony as the Islanders from behind the net score to make it a 3-2 hockey game. And I love the fact that I looked on Twitter later and Chuck Hellebuck, who's Connor's dad, went, yep, he's going to be looking at that one he's going to be studying the film on that one on how that happened. It's really funny. I've been doing a lot of research on Connor Hellebuyck, just like personality-wise and stuff like that. He's such a funny goalie to me because he's probably one of the smartest goalies in the National Hockey League. One of the reasons he doesn't get injured, which might be like, knock on wood, is he's not extremely athletic. He's not an athletic goalie. He's just a really smart goalie. Because goaltending is kind of a science. And this is one time where science failed him. But the science of goaltending pretty much was, how do we change goaltending from a reactive position to a proactive position? So, for one, the pads got better, the equipment got stronger, and depth, angle, and just being able to pick up on on cues from forwards and shooters has become such an ingrained part in Hellebuyck's game and just modern goaltending as a whole. He says he can't do the splits, I believe him, but he knows what angles he needs to cut off here. This is just where the science fails him. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I highly recommend listening to Connor Hellebuyck in interviews talk about that stuff. It's very interesting. Now, the rest of this game is stressful because they scored about 30 seconds in. And so I'm freaking the hell out. Now, thankfully, we'd get a couple power plays here and there. We'd have, I think we had a penalty kill, which was terrifying. Every penalty kill is, I don't have hope in the penalty kill. Thankfully, the Islanders would pull the goalie and then cough up the puck right to Kyle Connor. And this is the empty netter reaction here.
Yes! 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 Let's fucking go! Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Thank God.
Good. And the Jets hold on to win 4-2. Love to see it. And the Jets retake first place back in the NHL. Life is good. Next, the Jets play the Senators, which will be an interesting matchup. But yes, before we get to the 3 stars of the game, here is an update from the women's side of hockey.
Women! 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 Women!
So, on Miss Manitoban Moments today, they announced the what's it called? The All-Star game. Like, who's going to the All-Stars as a representative from the PWHL to the NHL All-Star stuff, just because they want to do, like, 3-on-3. I'm a little annoyed. Corinne Schroeder didn't get nominated. Didn't get picked. I don't know why. Like, they had Debian and 2 other goalies, and in my opinion, I don't get it. Corinne Schroeder is so much better. Like, she's got, like, a 196 goals against net. Like, she's nutty in net. She has no defense, but she's great. So there's 2 games. I'm forgetting the games, because one happened a couple days ago, and it went to overtime, I think. No. New York upset Minnesota, and then I think Montreal beat New York today. I think that's the 2 games that it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but we have PWHL highlights for that anyway, so it'll tell you what happened. Reaction here.
Schroeder watches it come to her right now, bottled up in the corner. Minnesota trying to pry it loose in the offensive zone. Steckline has it from the point, sends it into the back of the net! Steckline makes it 1-0 Minnesota!
From Roseville, Minnesota.
It's the save. Now through the neutral zone, Minnesota carries it in all alone, the shot, the goal! Kelly Panic makes it 2-0!
Well, the Minnesota native, Kelly Panic, extends this lead to 2-0.
Kept it at the point by Shelton. Rock with it here. Rock and Shelton cross pass, then Shelton gets the puck back from the circle, deflected into the back of the net! And guess who? Alex Carpenter cuts into the Minnesota lead. It's a power play goal, and New York is on the board.
You saw the power play goal from New York. This is what they were looking for.
And a shot off the pipe. Rooney spinning around. The puck is in the net, and New York has tied it. It was a chaotic sequence. And I think it's going to be Carpenter again credited with this goal. The first shot went in off the pipe. Rooney lost her whereabouts. And all of a sudden the puck, and that brings up a whistle. Maddie Rooney's had to put some work in as of late, including this stunner here. Keeps it out of the back of the net. Minnesota, New York tied at 2. Crowd urging on Team Minnesota to victory here. New York, though, with the puck. Carried in. Could be a 2-on-1. Here they come. The shot and the goal. New York wins it in the final minute of overtime. Emma Woods, the winner, silences the crowd here in Minnesota, and Minnesota is no longer undefeated.
Dempsey has it now in front. They score! Gabrielle David with her first PWHL goal and the first for Montreal in this game. 4-on-3 for New York. Shelton. Big shot by Bourbonnais. She scores! Going to get by Vanisova. Picked up her 5th assist of the season. Murphy now in front. They score! Captain Marie-Philippe Poulin where she needed to be. And just like that, and that's what she has the ability to do. But this is really Maureen Murphy with a beautiful feed to find Poulin on the back door.
Honestly, I've said this once, I said it again, I'll say it 1,000 times I had to. Go watch a PWHL game, it's free. It's free to watch on YouTube. They live stream the games. Watch a game, it's fun. Honestly, there was a lot more physicality tonight. There's a goalie interference for just blasting the goalie. And you know what, like, it sucks that you see penalties like that, but it's good for the game, I think. Not to have put goalies in danger, obviously, but to show that there's that animosity, that physicality. Like women were getting booed when they touched the puck. Just when they touched the puck. I fuck with that so hard. Like, yes, get that fucking animosity up. Get the compete level up. Because you're only going to be taken seriously if you take your shit seriously. So, yeah, no, that was the thoughts on that. Honestly, couple games, I think, coming in the next couple days. I'm going to watch them. You should, too. I also appreciate, like, somebody went, man, you got me hooked on the PWHL. Good! You should be! Anywho, back to the Jets content. That was Miss Manitoba moments. The Jets hold on. 3 stars of this game, I think. First star has to be Connor Hellebuck, I think. I think that's just the way we have to do things. Second star, Cole Perfetti. Third star, Gabriel Velarde. Honorable mention, Adam Lowry. I actually like what he's trying to put in that power play. One concerning note. Vladislav Nemesnikov nearly concussed himself on the boards. Could have been a hook. Could have been an interference. Could have been a hook. Could have been anything. That being said, he didn't look okay after that. The spotter cleared him. I'd like a deeper check, please. I don't want him to be injured. Let me preface it by saying I don't want him to be injured. But that boy was not making any decisions with the puck tonight. This was a rare bad game from Vladislav Nemesnikov tonight. I think it's fair enough to say. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts on this game and this video. And we'll see you next time when the Winnipeg Jets go into Ottawa.
One, Nikolai Ehlers chips it through, gets around, and he shoots and scores! What a